Sometimes the teacher will just say, come and do what you want to do. In which case, the first program that I usually do is one called Music as a Language, and that's the one that I want to do with you today. When I was a child, I played the piano. My father was a pianist, and I've been playing, I really don't remember not playing. So, really small. I would spend a lot of time practicing, maybe 5, 6, 7 hours a day when I was your age. And when you're sitting there playing the piano for 5 or 6 hours a day, and the rest of the time you're at school, you don't talk a whole lot. So I was kind of quiet coming up. In fact, at times it was easier for me to communicate using music than it was with words. It was almost as if English was kind of a second language for me. I still have to work on that, and sometimes if you're talking with me and people laugh at me about this, sometimes I'll just stop talking. Because I'm trying to think, well, what word should I use next? What's the right word for this situation? So I still work on that. But when I was your age, if I had had a bad day, then I may have a difficult time telling you what kind of bad day I had, but I may go to the piano and do something like, oh, I don't know. That sounds like a bad day, doesn't it? Have you ever had a bad day? Or if I'm sad, maybe my goldfish died or something like that, then I may have a hard time expressing that with words, how I feel about it, but I may be able to go to the piano and do something like, sad, doesn't it? After a while, I think I could probably make you sad if I kept doing it that way, right? Or maybe I had a great day, and I'm really excited and really happy, and I may want to sit down and go, that sounds pretty happy, right? So if you were to walk in on me when I was your age playing the piano, you could probably figure out what kind of mood I was in, or what kind of day I had had. Now, just like with English, there are particular words that help you convey particular emotions. Like if you're really happy that your friend is coming over to see you on Saturday and you're having a play day with your friend, would you say, wow, this is so great. I can't wait for them to come over and we're going to be so sad. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? No, not at all. So you would say, it's so great they're coming over. It's going to be fantastic and we're going to be so excited and have such a great time. There are certain words that we use to convey certain emotions. And we even put those words in the right order, right? If I were to say, I'm really happy that my friend's coming over, I wouldn't say, I'm happy really coming over my friend. Right? I mean, you know what I meant, but it's still not the best way to say it. Music's the same way. There are certain things or musical gestures that we do that help us to say something. 2 words in particular that I want to talk to you about. One, the first one describes a particular sound in music. And let me play this first one for you. If it sounds like this, that's a pretty happy sound, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty happy. We call that major. Can you guys say major? Major. Major, good. So that's major. This sound sounds kind of sad, doesn't it? Or spooky, or scary even maybe. And that's called minor. Can you say minor? Minor. So this is major, and this is minor. Okay, what is this, major or minor? Major. What is this? Minor. What about this? Major or minor? Major. Good. Man, you guys are smart. What about this? Minor. I brought along some very good friends of mine that play in the Carroll Symphony Orchestra, and we're going to play a few things, and I want you to tell me, is this a major sound or a minor sound, okay? You don't really have to think about it. Just tell me what you hear. Guys, let's do the first one, and let's see if they can figure out what it is. The first one, and. Major or minor? Good. And the next one, and. How about that? Minor, yeah, that's a little spookier. What about this one? Major or minor? Major, good. How about this? Minor. That might be good for the beginning of a scary movie or something, wouldn't it? How about this one? What does that sound like? That sounds kind of like the sun's coming out after a rainy storm. Let's do that last one again, guys, the very last one. Imagine that it's been cloudy, and at the very end, the sun comes out from behind the clouds, and this is what you hear. That'd be a nice way to end a happy story, wouldn't it? And that's major.